What's going on, guys?
We are live.
Live. Already got people in here. Just waiting for us. See Andy Ann in here.
Sunshine Smith. Hello. Yeah, I'll read off of this. What's going on, everyone?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Read on here.
Hi, Sandy.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Payne family?
Sandy Wilkerson.
Walker Farm fan. What's going on, everyone?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Paula Wells. Someone asked, how's the weather in our area? It's so far, we're supposed to be getting a lot of rain. You guys know that if you've been watching Jason or anyone Oklahoma channels around here. We're fixing to get a bunch of rain this week. We got some rain today, but not too much.
Yeah, but other than this coming week, but before, it's been pretty good. I mean, we have gotten some rain, but like heat-wise, not too bad. It's starting to heat up a little bit, but it's honestly the weather's been pretty good. Not too bad. But it is starting to get a little bit hotter.
Hi, Desiree.
Can y'all hear us very well?
Someone said they can't hear us.
Yeah.
We're filming this from my iPad, so every time the audio seems to be an issue. I don't have a mic to use for this iPad, so we're just gonna have to speak up.
Yeah, I can speak up for sure if I need to.
They said turn the volume up. It's nothing we can do on our end. You just have to turn it up. I mean, Cold Beer Ranch, what's going on?
Cold Beer Ranch.
Some people are saying that they can hear us.
Yeah, Tina said they can hear us good. Boom, boom, boom.
Lila Newton, how are the pigs? So
we'll be putting a video out here soon about them. Don't want to give any spoilers.
Don't want to spoil it, but we'll be giving an update really soon on them.
Yeah, everyone's saying they can hear us good. Elizabeth said that.
Doing good. How about y'all? We're doing pretty good, Cold Beer.
Just trying to stay busy, that's for sure.
Jared Crocker, according to Jason, it's going to be a treat to meet Alex, not Jacob. Jacob and Jason, they get along like brothers. I'm sure you know that, Jared.
Minister Bathtub, do you guys forget what country you live in, so that's why you got so many flags? No, we just...
proud.
Yeah, we're proud.
Proud being Americans.
I'm going to be looking at the comments on here because it's hard for me to kind of see up there, and I got to kind of sit back because my back's kind of hurting.
Jared said America.
Yeah, you can't have too many American flags. I mean, that's just, you got to have many of them.
Do we see any more coyotes around the farm looking for a free meal? Not since that last episode that we had. Maybe we dealt with him and he's gone for good, or I don't know. We haven't seen any around though.
Hey, even like since I've lived here, I really haven't. We hear them all the time, kind of off in the distance, but we really haven't seen a whole lot coming around. I have seen them. It's always in that field for some reason, but I have seen like one or two throughout the years. But it's not something that hasn't been like consistent.
We got a super chat from our number one fan.
Who's that?
Number one fan, The Crockers.
Oh gosh.
$5 super chat. He said, I was out working hard. Y'all messed up my rhythm going live. I blame y'all for no progress around here.
Oh yeah, blame us for no progress. I see how it is.
Thanks for the super chat. We really
you just used us as an excuse.
Jacob said he's gonna put y'all to work Saturday. He said we're gonna bust out that house.
Oh yeah, whenever we go out there, he's gonna have a finished house with all of us going out there and helping out. Let's see here.
see.
Trying to see if anyone's got any questions or anything.
Yeah, y'all have any questions? We don't have a lot going on.
Nancy Thornton said, we saw an elk down the road from our house. We hear them too, Jacob.
An elk? She lives by us.
Yeah, there are some.
I've seen someone put up a post in the area of like a young bull elk, which is pretty.
It's pretty rare. Like, we don't really have elk. There's a refuge that has elk, but I mean, it's like a handful. I don't think they have a season for them. If they do,
they're
it's
not
very,
around
very
here.
limited.
Like, you will probably go your whole life and not really see an elk around here. So, crack that whip, Jacob. Get her.
I will, for sure. I have to put those Crocker boys in the workplace. Boom, boom, boom. Robert said you can hardly hear us. We still having problems with the audio.
Jared said it's sure going to be fun watching Jason and Jacob work while I sit there and watch.
I don't know, Jared. I think I'll be the one sitting there and you can feed me grapes while I boss Jason around.
Put Jason to work.
Yeah.
Any new kits? We haven't. Let's see. Yeah, we had a couple. We had a couple of litters this past week, but we're kind of slowing down on the rabbit breeding just because of the time of the year, and it's getting to be where it's going to be too hot for them to raise their kits. Yeah,
we don't like kind of breeding them and them having kits like in the middle of summer because it gets really hot here in Oklahoma, and rabbits and heat do not mix. So, just for the rabbits' health. And, we don't want to just be losing babies and stuff. So we just kind of try to stay away from summer breeding. It's just not really that good for them.
So is the rain doing good for your garden? We haven't had to hardly water our garden at all.
Yeah, that
seems like this. We had a week of almost like no rain. And just about the time I'm thinking maybe I should go out there and water my garden, now we're going to have a week worth of rain. So we haven't had to water our garden at all, hardly.
Auntie Ann says, how's the garden doing? We're actually putting out a video here soon about the garden.
Yep. Did you guys have t-shirts yet? We are working on that.
Yeah.
We're I know we say that all the time, but we've done everything on our part. We're just waiting for the company to get back with us. But as soon as we can get that, we're going to put them up and let you guys know. I'm hoping it's really soon. And I know we say that all the time.
Yeah, I think just with everything going on, a lot of people, they're just not at their full capacity of people probably working and taking orders and stuff like that. So we're just, pretty much with everything, you just got to get a little bit more time now.
Yeah.
Let me see, I'm probably way behind on the comments. Payne family, yeah, I saw Atwoods was sold out. Yeah, we actually just took.
We just took some to
them today.
Yep.
Yeah, we called them to see if they needed any, and they said they needed some, so we took them up there today.
Love the planting box you made, Jason. I think he's gonna put it to good use.
Was this off-grid live? Y'all got me cutting some cedar trees down today. Yeah, they're really, that's pretty much the only useful they are is cutting them down and doing something with them. But as of just a tree, I'm not a big fan of them. But that's my favorite wood is cedar. How many of y'all been cutting down? Probably a lot, because usually wherever they're at, they're growing like weeds.
Where did you get the name Sawyer Ridge? Well, our last name is Sawyer, and we live on a ridge.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a ridge line on, big hill, just however you want to kind of say it. And
kind of the side of a hill. We live. Our whole property is on a slope.
We don't have.
There's not a flat place on this property.
No. Like, you may look at it and be like, hey, that's flat, but really it's not flat. And especially if you saw our setting up the sawmill, you could definitely like you look at them like, hey, that's pretty decently flat, and then when you actually level it, it's like totally
Jason
different.
knows.
Yeah.
He knows how long it took us to level that thing. Someone said, "Thank you for your service, Jacob."
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that. Someone said, caution. How do you pluck? Is there a plucker you recommend for processing chickens? We've only helped process chickens. This is like our first year with the meat chickens. If you saw our videos. So actually, Keeping It Dutch is the one that we helped butcher them.
Yeah.
And he had a plucker, and I don't remember what kind of plucker he has. I think he got it on Amazon. It's a pretty decent plucker. I know there's definitely with anything you can go way higher and there's lower, but the one he seemed like he had it worked pretty good, and I'm pretty sure he got it on Amazon, and I don't think it was too expensive in the realm of pluckers.
It's definitely worth whatever you're paying for it. It's worth it because it'll pluck a chicken clean in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be using for ours. Hopefully.
I do remember when I was a kid, we did butcher some chickens once, and we just like hand plucked them, and that is time consuming for sure. So yeah, it's definitely well worth it.
When are y'all having 6 or 10 children? Never. Holy cow! Only our parents were that crazy. We both come from big families, so we get that question asked a lot, though.
Yeah.
It's to be expected. We're a young couple, but no.
Yeah. Virginia said, "Do you consider making anything out of the cedar and like to sell it?" Definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm not a carpenter or anything like that, but definitely, that's one thing I want to do is like with milling all this stuff and just kind of make some stuff for ourselves a little bit and use that, and then yeah, I'll definitely start trying to make stuff for people to buy if I think it's worthy. No, I'm not going to sell someone that I don't think it's good. But yeah, definitely just probably in the future, not right now until I kind of get my skills a little bit better.
Jared said, "Will Jacob carve me up a cedar leg?"
Hey, I could probably do that. We could cut one down and bring it up there.
We'll carve you out a peg leg.
Yeah, a little peg leg. It'd look nice and pretty for sure.
It'd probably smell better.
Yeah. You wouldn't have to use deodorant or anything. You just use that leg.
Were you ever able to cut a perfect 4x4 with the mill? Nothing Jacob does is perfect.
It takes a little bit. I have not gotten a really like good log. They've always all been kind of warped a little bit in a sense, and every time I always mess up. Okay, so I haven't got a perfect 4x4.
Cedar's hard to work with.
Come to find out.
There's experienced people on the sawmill that say that cedar's probably one of the hardest because it's just weird. I don't know. It's not a straight log.
But I'm definitely learning a lot. Like every single time I put a log on there, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this next time. So not yet, but for the stuff that we're doing right now, we're doing it. It's fine. Everything's working for Jason's tiny house. I'm probably way behind on here.
Yep. So, someone said hi from the UK.
UK, United Kingdom.
Karen Marshall.
It's pretty far. Across the sea.
Jeanette C. Going to bed. Take care. Thank you for watching.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah.
I think those slabs of wood for Jason are beautiful. Who said that?
Amanda Bartlett.
Yeah, they really are. It's crazy whenever you start cutting into them and you just see all that. And like we said, it's literally bright, bright, bright purple whenever you first cut it, and then after a while it turns to brown. But yeah, it's crazy on the color.
Mechanic Mike said if you make Jared a leg, he'll just walk in circles. Wouldn't get no work done at Jason's. Do I do much canning? Yes, we do. It's just not the season just yet, but I hope to be showing a lot of canning videos once we get some produce to come in.
Yeah.
The Crocker said, I ain't paying you to cut crooked cuts.
Wait, you're paying us?
Yeah.
We've been doing this for free.
Got another super chat. Joshua Frederick, $5. Keep the vlogs coming. I love watching you too. Thank you,
thanks,
Joshua.
Joshua, we really appreciate that.
We really appreciate it. Thank you. Cedar is naughty and twisted. Very much so.
Yeah, I mean, probably pick the worst wood to start out on, or maybe the best, because then I learned everything the hard way. But
it's a good thing we have a lot of practice logs.
Yeah, we do. We could do it hundreds of times. Mary said, the raised bed you made, Jason, was amazing. Well, thank you. It wasn't perfect. I mean, definitely there were some mistakes, but I definitely want to be making some more of those. I think they're pretty cool, and that's one thing I probably like to try to maybe sell to people is just little planter boxes. It seemed pretty easy making them. It wasn't too hard.
My friendship is payment.
Oh boy.
Do you sharpen your own blades? No.
On the sawmill? Yeah, on the sawmill, no.
I don't know if you can.
I don't think you can.
I
don't think you can sharpen like bandsaws. From what I've heard, that you kind of can't really. You got to kind of replace them. So if you can sharpen them, I do not know how to. I sharpen my own chainsaw blades for sure. I do that.
Someone said I'm in bed watching you guys after 1 a.m. here in Scotland.
Whoa,
man,
Scotland.
Julie, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. 1 a.m.
It's actually one place I really like to go to is Scotland. Seems like pretty country up there.
Another super chat, Hawkeye 3187 $9.99. You have to try to get a perfect 4x4. Watching your vids be making my OCD go crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough getting a perfect 4x4.
It
We're
is.
working on it though. But thank
you
you for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Someone asked, did we make the American flag back there?
No.
That was a wedding gift.
But yeah,
that's stuff in the way. But
that was a wedding gift from a family friend, and they actually made it, and it's actually made out of. I don't think all of it's made out of 2x4s, but it's
that sucker's heavy.
It is heavy, that's for sure.
I'm surprised we had to find a couple studs to put that in.
Yeah, I think every one was a stud it had to go in because it's definitely heavy, but we really liked it.
It's really cool.
When you get up real on it, it's real kind of rustic looking, and they made it all by hand. And everything. It's pretty neat.
Jason laughs like a 13-year-old girl with her first crush whenever she's around Jacob.
I don't know what's up.
Man, people are dogging you, Jason.
Well, it's not that hard to do that. I mean, that's for sure.
Hello, Lynn Dare. I think that's right.
Someone said, eating my first harvest of spring mixed lettuce, and it's awesome, Jennifer. Yeah, we've been eating a little bit of lettuce too, and it's great. Just go out there, cut it, eat it, and then whenever we have burgers, just cut some lettuce on there, put it on your burgers.
Do we ship rabbit poop?
Can't find any in Michigan. No, we do not. If you can't find any, start raising some rabbits.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not...
they're pretty... They're one of the easiest... Rabbits and chickens are definitely the easiest to raise.
For sure.
And if you had one rabbit, they will supply you with plenty of poop. Yeah.
Depending on how big your garden is. But you can get a lot from just a couple rabbits. And maintenance-wise, not too bad.
How's the tomato doing in the rabbit poo? Annie Ann asked. It's doing pretty good.
Yeah. We'll be having a video here soon. We got a couple videos.
We got a couple videos lined up. We're trying not to spoil them, but it's doing good. I'll say that. It's surprising me. Walker Farm fan said, love running to our garden and getting fresh lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
It's always cool just like walking outside, and for me it's like the strawberries. I like strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Just walking out there and picking food from your own garden is pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't got to run to the store or do anything like that. It's just, boom, in your front yard.
Yeah.
Someone said you can sharpen a sawmill blade, but it's a learning experience and can only be done so many times.
Cutting bark will dull a blade faster than the wood.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard a lot of people sometimes they'll actually scrape the bark off first and then cut it just because it saves on the blade. I have heard people doing that. That'd be kind of a pain to do with cedar trees because there's knots everywhere on it, and using a draw knife would probably take a good bit. Boom, boom, boom.
Lila Newton, have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
You guys have a blast with.
That's what I just read.
Oh. Guess I'm not paying attention very much.
The boys eat the strawberries before I can get to them.
Kelly said, "Did you plant cabbage?" We haven't. We've never planted cabbage.
No, that's one thing I haven't planted.
I don't really eat a whole lot of cabbage.
Pressure washing the logs helps a lot with band life. I have heard that.
What is it?
Pressure washing the logs.
Ah. Yeah, it probably gets all that grime and all like the rocks, like the gravel and stuff from the ground. That makes sense.
Hey, Bo. Well, my little brother's on here. Yeah, Jason said I've got a few new blades coming soon.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll have plenty of blades to work with. Cabbage cooked with bacon is awesome.
Really? I mean, anything with bacon.
I was about to say anything with bacon, probably.
I mean, I'd eat a dirty shoe with bacon if it was on there. So I assume it's probably good. Yeah, getting that bacon grease and. Yeah.
Kent Johnson said, "Are you guys the oldest in your families?"
No.
I'm a second oldest in my family.
I'm the third.
And he's the third, but I have there's 10 of us in my family and 11 in his. So.
Yeah. I have 7 sisters and 3 brothers.
Yep.
And I have 2 older sisters.
And I have 3 sisters and I don't even know how many brothers. 7 brothers, 6 brothers.
Yeah,
I lose track. When you have that many siblings, you don't know. Have you ever thought about playing the piano on the channel?
Well, that's where the camera is. Probably don't want to do that.
I've had a lot of people request that. It's just, I have a keyboard here at the house. It's not the best, but I don't know. I get kind of weird about pressure.
She's shy.
Shy, I guess.
Daniel, for the rabbit meat to be tender, the thing that I normally do, and it's awesome that you built the rabbit cage from our video, is mainly you just want to cool the meat with almost any meat. Chicken, especially we like to, you put it in a cooler like 24, 48 hours. Just make sure you just chill it. And then once you do that, put it in there. And that just that tenderizes the meat a lot. It's where it makes it not as tough. If you just process it and then you just throw it in a bag and throw it in the freezer, it's going to be a lot more tougher meat when you do it that way. So try that. That should help out with the tenderness.
Amanda Bartlett asked if you ever bought me that horse. Still waiting. Still waiting on that horse. Jason said we need to shoot a squirrel on Saturday and cook it up.
Heck yeah.
Jason, you saw what Jacob did to that rabbit when you was here. We could probably get her done.
Yeah. You should probably have enough up there. Do you guys have black flies like we do here in Upper Michigan right now? Crazy, out of control.
Is that just like regular flies, I guess?
Or those horse flies, I don't know.
We do get a lot of flies in the dead of summer or something.
Yeah, we haven't got any right now, but we do get a lot of flies in the summertime.
Mark Minton. We're doing pretty good. He asked how we're doing. Doing good.
Wow, almost 300 people in here.
Someone said, hello, Paul Crocker. Is George on here?
Only 185 thumbs up. We could get that up a little bit more. We could. That'd be awesome.
Definitely should play the piano for us. I don't know. I'm kind of shy. I do play for our church. I'm just kind of shy about on the spot piano playing. And like I said, I don't have the best keyboard here at the house. It's a pretty small one. Alex, you making anything soon? Like food
cooking,
or
probably cooking and stuff. You haven't done like a cooking video?
Yeah, I need to do one. I'm trying to think of something to make. Y'all have any ideas? Black flies bite. Yeah, I've been bit. Just a couple days ago.
I think black flies are. I think it's
probably like a horse fly, like a big old fly.
We've never heard of black flies, but I'm assuming if they're biting you, like we call them horse flies. They're kind of a pretty good sized fly, and yeah, that's what we call them. We call them horse flies, and yeah, those suckers are. Yeah, when they get you, they get you. But normally we get a lot of those. Like we go to the creek, they're always seeming like they're buzzing around over there.
Oh, we got another super chat.
Oh,
it's $9.99. I don't know what is that.
Karen,
like?
That's like European.
Yeah. Let's see. Hi guys, got 3 acres with rescue chickens and horses.
Well, there you go. Awesome.
Thank you for that. That's pretty
especially
cool.
Rescuing the animals.
Yeah. The horses part is what really interests me.
Jennifer said, if you can play for the congregation, you can play for us. Yeah, that's true.
I could. No seams. That's what you were talking about the other day.
Oh, no seams. That's down.
How many of y'all have heard of no seams?
Yeah, I heard about them. From where I heard them, they said that they only happen down in Mississippi. Like, I don't know exactly where, but down in Mississippi, they call them no seams. And they're literally like, they're kind of like chiggers, but you do not see them at all, and they just bite you. If anyone's from Mississippi, let me know, because that's what I've heard. I don't know exactly where in Mississippi, but...
Someone said we should show how to cook a rabbit. We actually did a video, I'll say a long time ago. It's probably been a few months, on how to cook a rabbit.
Yeah, it's kind of like rabbit
If you go back
stew.
in our videos...
It's in a crock pot.
Yep, we did.
What was that, Big Lick Mountain Homestead? How many acres do you guys got? We have 10 acres and roughly about 5.5, maybe 6 is like wooded, and then the other is pasture.
Someone said you're from Oklahoma, right?
Yes, sir.
So they found their first tomatoes today.
There
Our tomato plants are starting to put off like flowers, but no fruit just yet. Be pretty soon though. Show how you make rabbit stew. That's what the video was about.
Yeah, the video.
If you go back in our videos, it was a rabbit stew. How to make a rabbit stew.
And we use a crock pot when we do that.
Paula said, "Let's get those thumbs up, folks."
Oh, 321.
321 people watching.
Likes are going up pretty good, but keep them going. It's always nice to have the likes more than the people watching. That's always pretty cool.
Alex, you'll have to come down here. We've got 5 horses. You can pick one and take off. Don't tempt me.
Lacey Homestead. Where do they live at? I can't remember.
I think she deserves a piano.
We actually looked at one, thinking about it.
Someone said a keyboard and a piano are totally different, and
yeah,
they are.
They
like
really
I said,
are.
the keyboard I have here is pretty small. It's cheap. It's like a...
It's what you started out on.
Yeah, I started playing on it like when I was little. This is the same keyboard I started out on, and it's like probably $100 keyboard, and it's really cheap. I mean, I learned to play piano on it, but it's seen better days.
Big Wave said that the no seams suck. I guess they're in Florida also. He said they hurt really bad.
Is that like a chigger?
Yeah, it's...
I mean, we have chiggers here, but...
It's like that, but they, you just can't see them.
I think we missed a super chat here. The Corgills, what's going on, guys? $4.99. What's up, guys? Sliding in late. Oh, sorry, sliding in late. Thanks for the rabbit. He's doing great.
Awesome.
That's good to hear.
Good to hear.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite little buck rabbits that y'all got. I'm glad he's doing good. Thanks for the super chat.
White chiggers or red bugs. Just a whelp, no red center.
I can't wait to see you cook from the garden. Me too. I can't wait to get some vegetables. My thing is salsa. I really like salsa.
Did your potatoes recover from the freeze? Yes, they did.
They're doing really good.
They're doing good.
I think probably better than before. Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely
they're shooting up.
Shooting up pretty good.
What is the secret to your tea?
We actually got a pot on right now. Might have to do a video on
Some
that.
people have asked for a video on how I make my tea.
I don't think it's too special. I mean, there's some. I bet
Well,
there's.
it's different. I mean, I've seen a lot of people make tea, and
Yeah.
the way that we do it, it's not the same that a lot of people do.
I mean, we don't really add anything. It's more.
I'll tell you.
just
I'll give you a hint.
time.
The secret is Louisiana. In my opinion, he likes Lipton.
Debatable. I mean, that's what I was raised on.
I like
on
Louisiana
Lipton.
sweet tea. Can you make jerky out of rabbit?
Funny you say that. The first time I got rabbit, and then it was the first time I got a dehydrator, I grounded it up. I used lemon pepper as a seasoning, and grounded it up, and I used a little gun, and I put it on there, and I didn't know anything about dehydrating. I put that sucker on for like 2 days or something like that. I pulled it off. It was like pixie dust. Like when you bit into it, it was like, it didn't taste bad, but it was not like jerky. I haven't tried it again, but that is probably something I'll probably try again now that I know a little bit more about making jerky. So, we have.
They said, your choice, keyboard or the horse.
Probably a keyboard.
Gotta pick one of them.
That's probably a little bit less maintenance.
Have the pigs help the big pond. They're still pretty small, so, I mean, they're exploring.
Yeah.
But
they haven't tore it up yet.
They haven't tore it up just yet.
They will.
Wait till they get bigger, though.
When they get bigger, that whole pond will just be a big mud hole. I know, guaranteed.
They said, please have a video on the tea. Pretty please.
We will. We'll probably do one.
It'll be a really short video. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, we don't do anything crazy, but...
Sugar is the secret to the best tea.
That yes, you
it's
have
not
to
tea
have
without sugar,
yeah.
in my opinion.
I won't drink any other tea other than sweet tea. I won't even guess it. Someone said I love Sonic tea, and they use Louisiana. I've never been able to make it taste the same at home. I will say with Sonic, it's funny you say that because when I was in California. And if anyone lives in California, sorry, but they do not have.
They don't know how to make sweet tea.
No, they don't have sweet tea.
Yeah.
At least where I was at, I was in the San Diego area, and the only place that you could get decent tea is Sonic, or you come to my barracks room and I made my own tea. But that was the only tea you could somewhat get that was tolerable, because I guess people in California think sweet tea is like peach tea. Sorry, it's not.
So we got another super chat here. Sherry Armstrong, $9.99. Hi, Jacob. How nervous were you while Jason was cutting down the trees? Love you, Jason.
When Jason's around, I am always nervous.
Always on edge. Always on guard.
I'm like a parent when he's around. I gotta watch out for him, and especially the stuff he does, because he'll probably destroy stuff.
Things get crazy around here when Jason's around.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unsweetened tea tastes like dirt. True that.
Tastes like worse than dirt.
Have you been staying away from the electric fences?
Yeah.
He learned his lesson, I think.
I haven't been shocked here recently, so I haven't forgotten it.
No sweet tea in New York either. Well,
I ain't going to New York then, that's for sure. I learned my lesson with California.
I thought I was gonna die on our honeymoon. We went on a cruise.
Yeah. That was worse than California, I'll say that.
We went on a 7-day cruise for our honeymoon. No sweet tea anywhere on that ship.
They brought us out. We asked for sweet tea, and they brought us out a glass. And this is a nice. It was Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, Royal Caribbean.
They come out, and it's a tea, and it was water and about 1% tea.
It looked like
it literally like they just did a thimble of tea in it, and that was it. And we're like, oh, this ain't gonna do.
I thought I was gonna die.
Ain't gonna do.
Horse can pull logs out of the woods. Even more reason to
We can get a mule.
Huh?
Let's get a mule. I got bucked off a mule when I was a kid.
Hi, Cat Shepherd. Let's see. Sun tea. I used to like sun tea. I don't know. It's not strong enough for me. I like pretty
really
strong tea.
Yeah, that's one thing. We like it dark.
Got another super chat. Mickey Bradley, $20. Just to thank you, Mickey. We
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
that. Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
We love you too. Thank you.
Said, Clara, what tea did you have in the forces, Jacob? I made it myself. I made it Lipton whenever we were in the back in the rear. Other than that, I had Sonic tea, but you couldn't really get anything else. And MREs and stuff didn't really have tea and stuff. You can't really boil it, so kind of just went without.
We have tons of cedar here on the ridge, and y'all have given me an inspiration to harvest some and make something cool. Ridge life.
That's pretty cool, Ridge Life. Glad you're doing that. And I'm telling you, when you start cutting them down, especially if you have a lot of them like us, they really do. And sometimes we'll kind of show you why, we're doing it. And I think you've probably seen some of the videos, but where we have harvested a lot of our trees over by the sawmill, you can tell the growth of the ground is going crazy. I mean, the grass is coming and stuff's actually being able to grow. And that's the reason why we were cutting them down, because they suck so much water and they just shade out everything, and they are a huge fire hazard.
Yeah.
For sure. But they make pretty furniture and stuff like that. So, I mean, that is something that they're good for. But
yeah. So
you'll definitely like getting them out of there.
When I was in high school, we had donkey basketball. It's funny because around here,
didn't our church do that once?
No, we live in like Amish community kind of, and the Amish, they'll play donkey basketball. It's so funny to watch. I've seen some donkey basketball. It's kind of funny.
If you like strong tea, Starbucks Tazo Awake is strong. Personally, I Red Rose, but you don't have it in the U.S. We don't go to Starbucks.
Mm-mm.
We're not coffee people. I never really grew up on coffee, and Starbucks is expensive. I mean, it really is, and we just don't really. We don't even have it. The closest Starbucks we have is probably an hour away. Yeah, it is an hour away. So, don't go to Starbucks pretty much at all. What we got here? Someone said I have not found a decent barbecue place in Tallahassee, Florida. If anyone's from Tallahassee, Florida, who's that? Desiree. Tell Desiree where she can get hooked up. Good barbecue. Everyone needs good barbecue.
I love barbecue. That's probably my number one favorite food is like Mexican food. Barbecue is probably my second favorite. I really like barbecue.
Kelly Sexton, do you guys burn a fire pit in the evenings? We do not like right now. I mean, right now we probably can. It's not too hot, but soon it'll get hot. Usually when it's kind of cold, we'll do that. We'll have some s'mores, but not every night.
Rose said, hey guys, Jason sent me here a few weeks ago. It's my first live. That raised bed garden was beautiful. Thank you, Rose.
Yeah, thanks for coming over.
Yeah.
glad you took Jason's advice. That's good advice if he's telling you to come over here. Anything else? I'd be a little skeptical.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do. Donkeys are great livestock guardians.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah, I've heard
different.
mixed. I grew up around donkeys. My parents actually sold a lot of donkeys, and I can see that. I can see how they can be.
They're good. They're almost too good because I know that they'll start like taking out small like your own dogs.
It depends on which one.
They're pretty aggressive.
We had one that was real mean. We had one that was like nice as can be.
Yeah. Are you ready for Jared?
Whew.
We'll see.
I don't know. If he's anything like Jared, I'd say Jared's probably more level-headed, but we'll see. I don't know. The Ridge Live super chat, $5 super chat. If you don't like sweet tea, we can't be friends.
There you go.
Amen, brother.
I need a shirt like that.
Yeah.
Someone needs to make a shirt like that.
Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Come to Texas for barbecue.
Oh, Cold Beer Ranch. Texas is all right.
If it has good barbecue, we might visit.
Now, I got some buddies in Texas.
Yep.
Fisher's Barbecue in Tahlequah is the absolute best. Hey, we'll have to try that. Fishes. Remember that. Northern Ireland. Holy cow, who's that? Paul Walker. Northern Ireland. That's another place. Ireland and Scotland are two countries I wouldn't mind going up and seeing.
Are y'all full-time YouTubers?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. We work from the farm, and that's our full-time job, taking care of the animals and
just doing odds and ends.
Making
wherever.
this place better.
I wish these comments were a lot bigger. Be easier to read.
See, I think we got behind on the comments here.
Yeah, trying to catch up.
Pat Green, do you guys have your contact info somewhere to mail you stuff? We do have our P.O. box in all of our videos description.
Yeah,
so if you go on any video, like go on our last video, our P.O. box is in the description.
Kelly said, time for reading glasses.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm there yet.
Yeah, he is. Iceland and Sweden, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Iceland, that's the one that's really green. And Greenland is the one that's really icy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we need a 56-inch flat monitor. we're recording this on probably like a, what would you say, 10-inch iPad. So we're like sitting on our couch, really looking here.
Yeah.
Someone said they checked out the cups but didn't see one like ours. When we posted that giveaway video, she hadn't put them up just yet. But check her Etsy store again, and she does have them as a featured item on her Etsy store. If you guys want to buy one of these cups.
Yeah, I just keep checking in.
She has them up there now.
Yeah, she told us. Have you seen it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe she just got them up. I just, if for whatever reason or not, just keep checking in because she said she was going to sell them.
Thank you, Juniper Farm. So we've been enjoying your channel a lot.
Awesome. Glad you're enjoying it.
We like to hear that.
It's good motivation.
That quote from the Mighty Ducks movie, do you know what that is?
Mighty Ducks.
I know what Mighty Ducks is, but I'm trying to think.
3 of them. I'm trying to think of the quote.
Yeah.
I just remember quack, quack, quack.
Someone said they are up now, the cups.
Awesome.
So if y'all want to buy one, she's going to be selling them. Is that an Apple Watch? Yeah.
It is.
It's an older one. I bought from my sister.
The guy, Semper Fi, brother, Semper Fi.
It's hi, Alex. Do you guys bass fish? I love bass fishing. My family, well, my dad and my grandpa, all my life growing up, they were in bass fishing tournaments, and so we did a lot of like, well, us kids, we did sand bass fishing, and we would also go out and do like, largemouth bass fishing too.
Good night, Jennifer. You take care.
Where are we from?
Oklahoma.
Yep.
Born and raised.
South Carolina. Let's see.
What would you say has made your life good and bad being on YouTube?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Good. I will say we get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
I would say that. I mean, it kind of pushes us a little bit to, I guess you could say, not be lazy, because we have things done. We're like, hey, we should make this a video. And
yeah, where normally it would be something that we just put off. I think YouTube kind of pushes you to like get it done because you're wanting to make those videos and put them out there for you guys, which we love doing. It really does push you to not be lazy, like Jacob said.
Yeah. And then bad. There's a whole lot of bad.
Jason said, bad, you know me now. He said, Jason made your life good from YouTube. Bad, you know me now. That's one bad. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Like, a bad would be... I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I hadn't really thought about that.
I never even, really thought about it. So far, we haven't had any bads. I mean, comment-wise.
I guess for me, and this is just being totally honest with you guys, the bad for me would be, like, always feeling like we might not have enough content. Always, always that feeling of, well, what's the next video?
Yeah.
Or, like, feeling like we've run out of content. That's for me, and that's just being honest with you guys, but... Seems like we'll find something new. It always comes up, so that's probably our good and bad.
Yeah.
That was a good question. I don't remember who asked that, but Sooners or Cowboys fan? Oh.
Sooners.
If I wasn't a Sooners fan growing up, I'd have been kicked out of my house. My brothers said, I'm from Oklahoma. I'm Alex's brother. Please subscribe to their channel and leave a like. Thank you, Bo. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Claire, it's 1:45 in the morning here in England. I'm tired and I'll hang around a bit longer. You don't have to. No. You go to bed.
We appreciate you watching.
It's only
everyone. We have 351 people watching.
Holy cow. 351 and 357 likes. That's what I like to see.
We appreciate every one of you guys taking time out of your night to watch us. There's not much interesting about us, but thank you for watching.
It's crazy that we have 358 people watching us. I always think, like, when we do this, like, that's why it kind of surprises me when I see that, because then I think if there was 400 people almost sitting right in front of us.
Oh, if there's 400 people sitting right in front of us, it'd be a little...
That'd be a little different.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't understand that. You are sitting in the Army.
I was never in the Army. I was in the Marines.
Your posting is entertainment for me. Cat Shepherd.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Glad it's good entertainment for you. That's what we're striving for.
Good night, Colleen.
Take care.
Paula said, you're good kids. That's why I'm here. Thank you, Paula. You've been here with us since day one. You two are the nicest couple on YouTube. We appreciate that. Waiting for your next video just minutes after watching your last. Love you guys.
It's not that good.
Yeah. We've been trying to be pretty consistent with like 3 videos a week, so.
Darren, no, I'm not in anymore. I'm out. I got out in 2015 is when I EAS'd.
Better than Netflix. Holy cow. Now that's saying something, Cold Beer.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're that entertaining.
Yeah, I don't think we're that entertaining. I mean, for the most part.
Oh, someone said, Bo, any secrets you want to let out about Alex? Let's not go there. No.
Oh, we got a super chat from Laura. I'm going to butcher this last word.
Danilo?
Danilo?
He doesn't know how to read, guys. He was homeschooled.
Jacob, you're a giant next to Jason. Jason's just really small. I think that's it.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, we
appreciate that.
it.
Watching from Texas, sitting outside swatting gnats and skeeters.
Yeah, that's probably about to be.
We haven't seen too many mosquitoes yet, but they're coming.
Yeah, our temperature's still kind of lower. We're not getting them too much, but here soon we're going to be getting a lot of them.
Someone said they see a Ducks Unlimited flag in your barn. You duck hunt.
I have duck hunted. I'm not an avid duck hunter. I really want to get into that a lot more. I never really been, and I have been, but where I got that flag is when I was in California. They had a Ducks Unlimited banquet, and my buddy asked me to help kind of run it and do stuff with them there with it, and so they gave us a lot of free kind of merchandise and stuff for helping out the banquet at their company. That's where that came from. But no, I really like duck hunting. I've went a couple times and wish I could go more, but I just kind of don't have the spots and I can't call and stuff.
Someone said homeschooling is awesome.
That
was just a joke. It's kind of a running joke between Jacob and Jason. Jason likes to dog Jacob all the time for being homeschooled, so it's kind of an inside joke. I'm not dogging homeschooling by any means. $2.99 super chat from Hawkeye3187. Alex, would you take a miniature horse? At this point, I'd take about anything.
I don't know if I could ride a miniature horse. My legs would probably touch the ground.
Well, you're not riding it. This would be for me.
I'm going to ride it too. We're going to get a horse.
What made you want to start a YouTube channel? That's another good question.
Oh, I think it was just Dutch bugging us all the time.
Thanks,
just
Dutch.
Just to shut them up, so we started one.
No, I don't know.
We always.
To me, it's just we're documenting our lives. I mean, putting it out there for everyone to see. At first, that was a little weird for me.
Yeah.
Like putting it out there on the internet for everyone to see. But I mean, basically, what we show you guys on our videos, that's what we're doing, anyways, in our everyday lives. So why not make a video about it?
And also, it can be a business too if you get successful enough and everything. So it's not just completely that, but that is one thing that it can be if your channel becomes successful and things of that nature. Someone said, "How long were you in California?" I was stationed there for 4 years, and I had enough. This Oklahoma boy did not do good in California. It's a pretty place, I will say that, for visiting and it's such. Northern California left a good taste in my book. I really liked the sequoia trees. I mean, that was like God's creation right there. You don't know a big tree until you see a sequoia or a redwood. Pictures will never do it justice, and you think you've seen a big tree until you've seen one of those bad boys, and that is crazy.
We got a $9.99 super chat from Doe. Really enjoy you too.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate that. That's crazy.
We like reading good comments like that.
Yeah.
Someone said Jacob would have to carry a miniature horse.
That's true.
Probably so. Walker Farm fam will have to learn to duck hunt together. We went with friends before and enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's kind of how I was. I just kind of went with some friends, and it's a different type of hunting. You don't always have to be quiet, kind of like with deer hunting that I'm used to. You can kind of somewhat lay back and shoot the breeze, and I really kind of like it. We never had dogs or anything, but some people got dogs. I could see that could be really fun.
Someone wants to know what your shirt says. don't know if you guys can see that. It says Round Up for Jesus.
Round Up for Jesus. It's our church.
Kind of a church logo type thing.
Every year we do a rodeo to bring people in, and then
it's like an outreach that our church does every year.
But our church does a shirt every year, and so.
Love the support you give for Jason. He really needs it.
Yes, he does. He needs it a lot, for sure.
We're very blessed to have the friendship we have with Jason. So.
It looks like we're going to be on for about an hour, so we got about 5 minutes or so. We don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I know people still got to work tomorrow and things, so we don't want to be on here a while. So any last questions or comments or anything like that, we're just going to give you a 5-minute warning. Just start shooting them out here.
Catching pigs with dogs is the funniest hunting.
We've done that. We've done that quite a bit.
That's really fun.
Interesting.
Kind of scary to me.
It can be, yeah.
The Crockers work. Never heard of it.
True. Very true. Seen that firsthand. Oh, man.
Someone said we really enjoyed Brother Rob. Lazy C?
Yeah.
Where are you guys from? That's pretty cool. You go.
I think they're from Tahlequah. You want to talk about?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a campus down in Tahlequah.
How do you keep up with the fast chat stream? We don't. If we miss a question, sorry guys. Just type it again and put it in all caps.
We don't try to ignore anybody. We just try to be somewhat cognizant of what's going on.
Cold Beer Ranch.
Holy cow.
$49.99. Keep up the great work. You guys are awesome and naturals at YouTube. Love everything you stand for.
I don't know if we're naturals. I mean,
we appreciate that. Thank you so much for that.
We appreciate that, Cold Beer.
Yeah. We gotta meet you sometime. Go out for dinner or something.
Someone said, are you getting that mini horse someone offered?
I didn't see someone offer a horse.
A mini horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that one before said that. I don't think so, because I can't ride a mini horse.
Take Jared snipe hunting. I think we talked about snipe hunting on one of our live chats before. Jason didn't know what it was. We need to take Jason and Jared snipe hunting.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah. Bo. My brother, he thinks he's funny.
Keep hearing something.
Let's see.
Yes,
Jason, you can't fool me.
I don't know. You seem pretty gullible. If it wasn't for the internet, you wouldn't know what it was.
We have plans for our dog to have puppies.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, whenever she has them.
Have a good night, Carolyn. We got about 2 more minutes on here, guys. If you have any last minute questions.
Yeah, rapid questions. Here.
Rapid fire. How big of a place do you guys have? We have 10 acres. Is that like cow tipping?
Yeah.
It's a bird.
We have
Bernie's Mountain Dogs. Yep.
Those the 2 dogs that we have here.
Don't let the Crocker boys hunt with you. You may end up the hunted.
I don't know if they're that good of a shot.
What's your dream job?
My dream job?
You gotta answer him.
Oh.
This is rapid fire.
Dream job. Honestly, kind of doing what we're doing is really one of my kind of dreams. I always kind of wanted to have this kind of farm and being able to actually kind of live off of it. So really, that's kind of my dream job, is somewhat right now doing what we're doing. I really do like law enforcement, though, what I was in, and hopefully sometime I can get back to that.
I'm not sure about my dream job. Probably the same thing.
What's my favorite firearm? AR-15 or 1911 45.
Have a good night, Paula. Thanks for moderating. Show us some bunnies.
On the next
We
video.
need to do a rabbit update. We might
yeah,
do that
we haven't
soon.
done. That's one thing. We probably need to do that. A little rabbit update and some
Dream car. Well, for me, it would be a truck. I'm a truck person. I don't like cars, or it'd either be an SUV or a truck.
Dream car.
A Chevy. I'm just saying.
Dream car would be a little bit, give or take a year or two, but like a '68 Chevelle, probably black, all black.
Yeah, I will say if it was gonna be a car, it'd be an old style.
Yeah,
like
that would be
like
probably one of my ideas, an old Chevelle. You just can't go wrong with it.
If it wasn't an old car for me, it would be a truck or a Jeep. Probably. Someone had a 70 Chevelle.
Yeah,
those are nice cars.
That or a Dodge Charger. Those things got some power.
Nice, old Chevelle. Good answer.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. If I had all the money in the world, I'd definitely have one of those in my shop.
Thank you, Enriched Refuge.
All right, guys. So we're a little bit past an hour, so I think we're going to get off here. We just really appreciate all the likes. We're literally got 50 more likes than people watching. We thank everybody for the super chats.
Yep.
Y'all,
all of our moderators, thank you guys. I
everyone.
saw some comments being deleted, so thank you guys for moderating.
We really appreciate everyone coming by and
thanks for
watching
spending your
videos.
evening with us. We love doing these live chats with y'all and just interacting. So,
but we're gonna get off here and just stay tuned for our upcoming videos and always hit that like button and leave some comments.
Yep.
Y'all take care.
Y'all have a great night.